Can God tell you who to marry? If yes, why is there still divorce?
All right. I think I've also talked about that before, and as a follow-up on what you have said before. But let me quickly say this as part of some of these questions that we have. One of the fundamental problem of this present generation is the relationship with God. It's a fundamental problem because the present generation are not able to ascertain when God is speaking. And God is our Father. He wants us to speak to Him, and He also wants to speak to us. So we need to get close to Him, to that point of hearing from Him. And very simple, because as a child of God, the presence of God is in form of the Holy Spirit and dwells in us. So the Holy Spirit is in us as a child of God, and the fact that you have the Holy Spirit does not necessarily mean that until you go to a corner to pray before He speaks. Are you getting what I'm saying? Once you have a good relationship with Him, even when you have not asked Him questions, He will speak, because He walks with you, He relates with you, He interacts with you, He's part of you. So at every step you want to take, He can speak if you care to hear and listen. Especially when you have been obedient to Him, anytime He speaks, He is always willing to speak more. So it's important that this present generation understands that every step we take, not just marriage, every step we want to take, requires that the Holy Spirit speaks to us. You understand? Now, the question now is, God still speaks, and He can guide you. This is the person to marry. For example, God told me, like I mentioned many times, and I asked God, He needs to confirm to me 4 different ways, which He did. Are you getting what I'm saying? And that is not to say that we didn't have issues. You understand? The fact that He spoke does not mean we didn't have things this way. So that will create issue until both, decide to say, look. One of the first things I said to myself was, because I was very close to my mother and at that time and all of that. So closeness to my wife. Are you getting what I'm saying? So at that point in time, even when my parents call me and say, greet your wife, I say, greet her directly yourself, just to create that relationship. You understand? And I also made up my mind that anytime at that time I came in, I would not have a special session with my mother if my mother was around, such that if I do something, my wife would not think that maybe it was as a result of the advice given to me. So I try to manage that so that that relationship can be established, which was good for me in the long run. Are you getting what I'm saying? So everyone has work to do. And secondly, many of the problems that we have today, I was talking to someone, is the fact that you import what is happening in somebody's home, or what you see somebody's husband doing. You import it and you copy it. You want to paste it directly into your marriage. I always tell them, anytime the Bible is referring to the issue of marriage, He always tells us, husbands, do this to your own wife. Wife, submit to your own husband. You need to understand that your own husband is peculiar. Are you getting what I'm saying? And your own wife is also very peculiar to you. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Now, your husband is not another person's husband, and someone else's husband is not the person you marry. Do you understand?
Yes,
So don't import the attitude of another person. Look at so person now. He always give his wife so thing, and you are not even giving. Most of the things like that are causing problems in our marriages. Now making it worse is the technology, the social media now. Many people, the advice they try to implement in their houses are what they read on somebody's marriage who already failed on social media, and trying to make it a rule to say this is what should happen. And someone reads that on social media, and the house that has been, you understand, the man and the woman that has been hitting together before, now a strange advice is coming now that is changing the rule. Or a man and a woman that has not been, eating together before by individual differences. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, he said, look at social person, they always eat together. No, we must eat together. And that is now becoming a problem. You understand? So divorce rate now is increasing. One of the contributory factors is the social media influence. Because people hear a lot of things, they read a lot of things, and they import it directly. And they want to copy it and paste it. I always tell people, there may not be nothing wrong in copying, but where problem comes is how you paste it. You understand? And